Conference action. The final game of the regular season here in the basketball palace of Sebastian County. And it's senior night. Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs. One last time here in HB Stewart. And who better to host than the Alma Airedales and Lady Airedales. Glad to have you aboard here on the Sports Talk 103.5. And if you're watching online at YouTube, Greenwood Sports Center, welcome aboard. Tim Terry with you. Should be a fun one tonight. The Lady Bulldogs looking to complete perfection here, or keep perfection, I guess, attainable as they're 12-0 in conference. Looking to go to 13-0 here against the Lady Airedales. We are 25-2 overall. They've won 20 straight games. The Lady Bulldogs have them in the state. Haven't looked at the overall rankings. I would assume they're probably behind Conway because Conway's beaten them, and maybe behind another team that probably shouldn't be behind. So probably third overall in the state, but I would tell you that they should probably be number one, not even being a homer. I'd like to play Conway again, have another shot at the Lady Wampus Cats, but they're a great team for sure. We won't have to get that chance though. 5A opponents the rest of the way out. Lady Airedales come in 6-19. They're 2-10 in conference. Greenbrier, the only remaining on the schedule for Greenwood. That'll be this Friday night. We'll have the broadcast for you right here on these same stations. So only 2 more regular season games. We know that the ladies will play next Wednesday, March the 1st at 1 o'clock in the first round of the state tournament. They have clinched the 1 seed from the West. And that for sure we know they'll be at 1 o'clock next Wednesday. So girls have 3 more games. The boys just trying to play spoiler. This is a definite spoiler game here because we're battling for the cellar with these Airedales. So this boys game should be hotly contested. Greenwood had a big lead on Alma in the first meeting and then gave it away and lost by 10 or 11, I believe. But Alma led by 15 at one point in the third quarter. So the boys game should be a battle as it always is at Greenwood and Alma. The girls game should be quite the opposite. But you never know. Probably throw the ball up. Senior night had the festivities earlier, so we'll just play basketball from here on out. It'll be a good, clean night for Clay Reeves and Ryan Lensing, the coaching staff for the Lady Bulldogs. 6 championships for Clay here at Greenwood. Had 3 up in Greenland, so 9 overall, more than any coach in the state on the girls' side. The professor, Clay Reeves. We'll take a timeout and come back and give you starting lineups after this break. It's Greenwood basketball on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5.
Featuring the Alma Lady Airedales and your Greenwood Lady Bulldogs. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats from your heads as we observe a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of our national anthem. And now, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the national anthem sung by GHS student Rain Powers.
Stripes and bright stars.
And now, for the starting lineups, first for the visitors from Alma, a sophomore, number 5, Dana Parker. A junior, number 10, Kylie Poole. A sophomore, number 23, Jaden Greenwood. A senior, number 32, Presley Taylor. And a sophomore, number 33, Jordan Greenwood. Airedales are coached by head coach Pregame. And now, Bulldog fans, get on your feet for the starting lineup of your Greenwood Bulldogs. First, the senior, number 2,
coaches for Greenwood, Cody Mann, the head coach for Alma, Brian Jernigan, Chanley Bottoms, the assistants for Coach Mann. Should be a good ball game tonight. This one hopefully won't be very entertaining. Greenwood has been running through the 5A West with the exception of a road game at Siloam Springs. I believe they're winning by about a 40-point average as we go get a girls basketball, I believe what we're looking for. We had a boys game ball down there. They're going to find a girls game ball, I believe. I watched the other day at LSU and maybe South Carolina or somebody. It was LSU game. They played the first half with the guys' ball in their college ranks, so it's happened. But Dr. Dustin Smith, the director of athletics, one of his many duties is to make sure the game ball's there, and so he's on the run trying to find the proper game ball. May not have one. He's gone for a while, so. Oh, I don't know. So they're waiting for a game ball still yet. Talked about it before the break. The Lady Bulldogs have already got the 1 seed. And they play in the state tournament Pine Bluff at the Convention Center next Wednesday, March the 1st. I'll say, yeah, not this coming Wednesday, week from Wednesday week, if you will. And they'll play at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The 4 seed from the East, and I think Marion and maybe Nettleton are battling for that 4 seed, so I'm not sure. A little extra break here in pregame. I think tonight's game sponsored in part by Mossy Oak Properties, Field, Farm, and Home. America's Land Specialists. Appreciate the folks at Mossy Oak Properties, including Mr. Michael Gray. We're looking for our Mossy Oak Properties fantastic play of the night. Both games tonight. Our senior spotlight, sponsored by Ronald Reagan Realty tonight, will be Ella Williams, who's a senior. So we'll talk about Ella throughout the night as well, as we're about ready for action here. Greenwood's in their home whites, navy blue numerals front and back. Greenwood in navy blue across the front. Nike swoosh on the right shoulder. Alma's in the road greens, hunter green with gold trim, a gold A above the numbers on front, and gold numerals front and back. Cartwright wins the tip to Trusty. She's got it. And against this 2-3 zone defense. Down in the corner, right side, it goes to Russin. Trusty down to Woolsey. 3 ball from the deep left corner is off the mark. Trusty with an offensive board. Her follows Money. And we're off and running here in senior night. And the junior makes the first basket. Full court press by Greenwood. Alma working right to left on your radio dial. And Deamara Parker's got it. She'll find Gramlich against his press, trying to get it across. And that's a timeout by Coach Mann. The shot clock was winding down, which is going to be a 10-second violation. And it says 24 right now, which is 10 seconds. So they'll have to move that back to 26 or 25. But they'll give him the timeout, and Greenwood will inbound, or Alma will inbound over here in front of their bench. Yeah, already business as usual for the Clay Reeves and the Lady Bulldogs. A missed shot, an offensive board, a putback, and an early timeout on what was going to be a 10-second violation. 7.5 minutes opening period. Coach Reeves up, chewing on the gum, hand in the pockets. I see the first lady across the way, Miss Dana Reeves, checking in. Meredith there with her. Sarah must be too good for us, the youngest of the Reeves posse. I bet she's listening or watching. All right, we're going to inbound from Alma's bench. Just Presley Taylor will inbound, the senior, and got it into Parker. She's harassed in the backcourt. Still waiting on it. And now Gramlich. Back to Parker. She's across the timeline just barely. Ball tipped and stolen away. Russin comes out with it. Ahead to Trusty. Oh, it's unselfish to Cartwright breaking down the lane. Up and good. Now Alma gets some press. Gramlich's going to break the press, and into the front court she's got it set up. Travel, no call. Parker's got it. Picks up her dribble. Kicked by Trusty. Shot clock will stay at 23. Let me give Russin that still. Where he at? All right. Alma will inbound in front of Coach Reeves down here to our left. It's Gramlich, Jordan Gramlich. Got it into Taylor. Taylor weaving through traffic. Feeds down low, but couldn't get up to Jaden Gramlich. Turnover. Greenwood's basketball. Sexton will inbound. Carly Sexton, a hero from last year's state championship run, and just been a fantastic player this year for Coach Reeves. One of those 5th or 6th players that's just so deep. Here's a three from the right corner. Trusty with another assist, and Sexton's got a 3-ball. Full court pressure. 7-0 Greenwood. Oh, and a steal in the backcourt by Trusty. She'll go to the cup. Scoop shot. Good. Trusty just padding the stats now. Good inbound down to the midfield or midcourt to Poole. And she'll find Gramlich across the timeline now. Parker's got it outside. Comes left side to Taylor. Deep three for Presley. You got to. She's got the range. I told you. If you're paying attention in pregame, she can fill it up. They're on the board 9-3. Here's Trusty. Skip past the Sexton, deep right corner. Carly to Cartwright. Up top, Trusty. 3-ball just right, left of the circle. Off the mark. Rebounds off of Russin. It'll go to Alma. 5:59 to go. It's 9-3. Inbounds from the Lady Airedales into Parker. And Nehemiah will give it up to Jordan Gramlich. She'll hand it to Taylor. Tried to go down in the corner, slapped away by Cartwright, goes back to Gramlich. Jordan trapped now, needs help. Parker's behind her. Parker's got it. She'll let a deep three fly, and she buries it. Hey, it's all or nothing. You never know, one of them nights. Quickly, Sexton down to Woolsey, trying the left baseline. Cut off, finds Russin. One more to Sexton for three, top of the key. Off the mark. Trusty's got an offensive board. And Anna will set up back out on the right wing. She's fouled by Parker, I believe. We'll see. Nope, 33. They called it on Jordan Gramlich. Trusty with 2 boards, 2 assists, a steal, and 4 points already. Sexton will inbound in front of the Alma bench. Into Woolsey, deep right corner. She'll get it over to Sexton. That ball bounced on the sideline. Turnover. Tried to bounce past it and Bland hit the sideline. So turnover to Alma. Taylor will inbound, got it into Parker. And she'll try to throw it the length of the floor and got it to Poole on the left wing. She'll leave it for Taylor, trying the baseline. Nearly stepped out of bounds, finds Parker. Deep three coming this time from Jordan Gramlich. She buries a deep three. Why not? We're tied at 9. It's a 9-0 run for Alma. Trusty. Down to Woolsey in the deep left corner. Skipped it to Sexton. Sexton. Down to Woolsey. She'll step inside the arc. Oh, 18-point mid-range jumper. Sexton with the assist. Brooklyn's got her first basket. Still in the press for Greenwood, 11-9. Parker weaves through traffic, finds Poole. Poole had it stripped. Jordan Gramlich finds Parker in the left corner. They finally missed a three. Sexton with a rebound. She's on the run. Baseball pass to Cartwright. Couldn't handle it. Saved it back in. Parker, though, gathers for Alma. Here come the Lady Airedales. And a bad pass. That's off of, I thought Brooklyn knocked it off of Presley Taylor. Did not. And it stays with Alma. 11-9. Greenwood led 9-0. 3 deep threes from Alma. Just as close as they can get, really. Burying 25-footers. Another kick by Trusty. Shot clock will stay at 28. Just the octopus, just the long arm of the law. Legs, arms. It's like playing in saran wrap down there. Here's Poole inbound in front of the scorer's table. Down in the deep left corner, it goes to Gramlich. She'll step in, jump shot, won't go. Sexton with a rebound. Her second board, Carly's on the run. Across the timeline with a dribble, right-handed. Left to right. Now Trusty, top of the key. Down the right side of the baseline. Floater up, won't go. Russell, offensive board, right to Trusty, up and good. And she fouls. Unselfish for Russell. Got a rebound and an assist. That's 6 points for Trusty. Here comes a free throw to make it 7 points. It's 13-9 now. 14-9. 7 points for Anna. Greenwood on a 5-0 run here. Jordan Gramlich across the timeline. Back to Parker, the Bulldog logo. They find Taylor. She'll step inside the arc. Shot blocked out of there. It'll stay with Alma. Arkansas baseball comes back to win 9-7. If you're tuned in over here and forgot about the Hogs. Gramlich. Now Parker out of the right corner. Here's Poole. Picked up her dribble, tried to feed down low to Jaden Gramlich. She's fouled on the way in. And let's see who it's on. My pleasure to be joined now by the good Dr. Dustin Smith, the Director of Athletics here at Greenwood High School.
And I was hitting a three down there. I don't know if you saw it.
Who was it?
I mean, they were all jacking them. But
good night. You got, and that's one strategy, just get inside 25 foot, let her fly. What do you got to lose? You're going to lose by probably 60 if you don't. And they've made both free throws, buried 3 threes, and it's 11-14. Greenwood up by 3. Here's Cartwright now across the timeline to Sexton. Skips it to Woolsey, deep left corner, 3 on the way. And no, but Trusty has an offensive board. Tried to save it and hits the back of the backboard.
The difference I've seen early, at least with Anna, is over there she was called for fouls quite often.
Yep.
And tonight she stayed out of foul trouble, obviously, here in the first quarter. And it's shown because she's an offensive threat. She's got 7, the team's 14.
Gramlich in the backcourt, trying to nearly had her pocket pick. That's Jaden Gramlich. She'll go to Parker, and Coach Mann's got to call another timeout as a 10-second violation was coming again. That's their second timeout. Lady Bulldogs lead 14-11, and it's a 30-second timeout. Well, Doc, I was just commenting that the baseball team had won. The only reason I'm really harping on the Arkansas baseball game, they won 9-7, and the ice cream man scored to go ahead and run with a sack fly, so Peyton Holt got in to do some pinch running. So we've got to have a little Greenwood love.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were talking about our Bulldogs. They don't play till Thursday, which is the benefit game they're playing. Rogers Heritage coming down to play us on Thursday, so get out to the baseball diamond.
Yeah.
You call it 9 Pines.
9 Pines, 8 Pines. 8 Pines. We lost a pine tree.
Yeah. But baseball team will kick off.
So no name for the field yet. We're just going with Bulldogs. Okay, I'm just checking.
Not Cephas Peters, not
no pressure
Tim
on
Terry,
you.
not
right. That'd be a good one right there.
I don't know about that.
If I hit the Powerball, we'll name the whole thing after me. Just trust me. You'll have no choice. Well, here's Gramlich. She'll drive in. That's Jordan. And shot won't go. Sexton with her third board. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Carly ahead to Trusty. Down in the right corner, Cartwright. Pump fakes. Now goes to Russ on top of the key. She'll hand to Trusty. Trusty drives, kicks to Woolsey in the left corner. She'll skip it to Sexton. And down to Cartwright. In the right corner, she'll penetrate up to Woolsey. 17-footer top of the key. Short. And the rebound is Poole. Having trouble with it, but she got it clear to Parker. Now Parker leaves it for Jordan Gramlich. And she'll stop and pop from 25 feet. Off the mark. That's Cartwright, her first rebound. And she's off and running with the left hand across the timeline. Down in the lane. Stops and pops. 13-footer. Wouldn't go. Russin battles for the offensive board, but knocks it off of Gramlich. Jaden Gramlich. Greenwood's ball.
I know it didn't happen on that last possession, but I've seen a slight shift in Carly Sexton bringing the basketball up the floor and letting Trusty and Cartwright get out on the wings and try to give a different look. That is simply to let the other 5A teams know, hey, it's not just Maddie and Anna that can handle the basketball.
Trusty got the inbounds and missed a shot. Long rebound came right back to her. She fought for it, and it's off of Presley Taylor. That's already 4 rebounds for Anna Trusty. Here's Sexton inbounding over on the far sideline. Back to Cartwright, right back to Sexton. Rainbow 3 won't go. Cartwright nearly had the board. Rustin's got it, and she'll give it to Maddie Bell, and she's going to try to penetrate from the right wing. Runs over an Airedale, not going to matter. Missed the shot. Sexton's offensive board not there. And her follow's no good.
Yeah, shots not falling early for the Lady Bulldogs, unless you're named Anna Trusty, obviously. But defensive pressure continues to amp up, and now Alma throws it away, trying to go full court with that pass.
Why not?
You kind of danged if you do, danged if you don't, because you can't throw it in this gym, north and south. You've got to go east and west. But that one was a little further than the intended receiver, yeah.
Woolsey and Sexton out. Freshman Kyla Piercy's in, along with sophomore Izzy Smith. Smith's got it in the deep right corner. She's a marksman. 3 off the mark on that one. And the rebound's Taylor. Here she comes for Alma across the timeline with the left hand to the left wing. Nice pass to Jordan Gramlich. Shot won't go. Trusty with another rebound. That's her 5th.
And Trusty may have gotten a piece of that on the backside.
Floater from 14 feet. My gosh, Doc, what are you going to do about that?
Hey, I taught him that. Yeah, you just tip your hat every now and again and say, great job.
Just goes down floater from 14 feet coast to coast. She's got 9 points. Greenwood leads 16-11.
And defensively, you can't pick her up at half court because she's going to blow past you.
That's right. Jaden still with Jordan Gramlich with the ball. Feeds it into Zoe Kimes, who checked in. Now Poole from the left wing. Back out to Gramlich. She'll try Taylor. She'll dribble around, flip it to Parker. Deep 3 just left of the circle. And Nehemiah Parker's got her second 3. It's 16-14. Like I said, you never know. That's why they throw the ball up. Cartwright finds Trusty. Thought about a 3. She'll step in. 15-footer not there. Got her own rebound. Follow. Yeah, just pat her stats.
Yeah, just following your shot, obviously. And Alma, if you're Alma, you've got to find the body to block out. Try to get those rebounds. And Anna has made a living tonight on the glass.
Poole feeds down to Kimes. Oh, boy. Trusty with the chase down slot. Into the third row. Anna Trusty, ladies and gentlemen, a junior here on senior night, is having a fantastic night.
What do you do with that? Just applaud? Yeah.
Ella Williams comes in. Speaking of senior night, she'll get Adriana Russin. And Cartwright almost stole the inbounds. It goes off of Jordan Gramlich. I'll give Cartwright the steal because she was in charge of that. And it's Greenwood's basketball, 18-14 with 20 seconds left, first period. Piercy out of the left corner, hammered, no call. Up top to Cartwright. She'll pump fake, drive off, fed down to Williams. Williams just saved it to Piercy. She'll drive, throw up a wild one, and she's fouled.
Enough hands in there. Something's going to get called. That's called on number 10. It's her second.
Her second?
That's what they say.
I missed the first one. All right, good. I like foul trouble.
I mean, don't you doubt my score table, people.
I would never do that. Williams inbounds to Cartwright, lets a 3 fly from the left corner, and it's off of the mark, and Piercy tried to gather the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Alma's ball with 4 seconds left. Greenwood leading 18-14 after the first period. Here we go, Parker. Trying to get to the half-court stripe, lets it fly from 45 feet, and I can't believe it didn't go in, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, it went only about 40 feet. Needed to go about 5 more, but a little sluggish start for the Lady Bulldogs, but give the Airedales credit. 14 points.
They've hit the 4 threes from deep, and that's how you got to play when you can't get that thing inside on this Greenwood Lady Bulldog defense. We'll take a break here at the end of the first period. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs 18, Airedale at 14. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. With Anna Trusty, Doc, she was 4 rebounds shy of a double-double in the first period.
They probably better not play her the rest of the night.
What's the deal here? My gosh. And that's 2 assists and a block shot and a steal along with that. Good Lord. Maybe the greatest stat line I've seen in the first period. That's 11 points. Here we go. Alma's ball. They'll inbound on the far side. Still working right to left here in the first half. That's Jordan Gramlich with it. Back out to Parker. She'll come near side to Taylor. Steps in the arc, Cartwright with a block shot, and a late whistle from the out-of-position umpire way underneath the goal. Anticipated it a bit, but Cartwright will get her first foul, and that'll give Taylor a couple free throws.
Yeah, and if you're Alma, you got to think, okay, we held Cartwright to 2 points that first quarter.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Number 3's got 11. So, I mean, are you focusing your attention on 3 now and try to figure out if you can try to limit her?
Taylor, I talked about her being a great shooter for these Lady Airedales. She's got 5 points, made both free throws. It's 18-16. Here's Cartwright across the timeline down to Izzy Smith. Now, Trusty back to Cartwright. 3-ball, top of the key. Rattler home. Splash.
Maddie says, all right, you ain't stopping me for the whole game. Let me get started out here.
Senior night. Oh, Cartwright got in the passing lane, but the ball went right to Kimes, and she'll find Taylor. 3-ball won't go. Nice block out from Ella Williams here on senior night, and she'll start the break. Leaves it for Piercy across the timeline. Kyla finds Smith. 3-ball, right wing, off the mark. Cartwright tipped the board to Williams. Back to Cartwright, left side. Maddie puts it on the deck. Stops and pops from 16 feet. It's short. And rebound cleared out by Taylor.
Just iron unkind there. Maddie tried. Izzy tried.
Yeah. Mama tried. Here's Taylor with the ball on the left wing. 3-ball, just let it fly, baby. Won't go. Williams got another rebound. Nice, the senior off the bench. All wrong with Reagan Realty senior spotlight. We'll talk about Ella next break we get. Trusty dribbles, floater, left side won't go. Rebound cleared out of there by Gramlich. That's Jordan. She'll leave for Parker. Back to Jordan. Here she comes across the timeline. Nearly traveled, finds McKinley McCart, who checked in on me. Number 13, she is a junior. And ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here as Russin, Sexton, and Woolsey back in. Piercy, Williams, Smith out. Starting 5 back in for Greenwood. Parker will inbound for Alma over on the far baseline out in the coffin corner, right side. And couldn't find anybody. Woolsey ran right through Kimes. No foul call. Now Parker's tied up by Sexton. Jump ball goes to Greenwood. That'll be a steal for Carly Sexton. And here comes Jaden Gramlich back in for Alma. Thank goodness she gets Jordan Gramlich, so I can just say one Gramlich.
You don't have to. It's not a law firm, is what you're saying?
No.
Gramlich and Gramlich
or
and
a
Gramlich
family
and
reunion. Here's Cartwright across the timeline. Finds Trusty, left corner, back to Cartwright. Deep 3, left wing. Splash! Oh, baby!
And Cartwright said, give me all 3 of these. I'll take them from deep. And Cody Mann says, uh-oh, I've seen this game before.
Right.
Trying to stem this tide. It was a 2-point game, 18-16, and they went on a 6-0 run here to make it an 8-point advantage, 24-16.
Well, our senior spotlight tonight, sponsored by Ronald Reagan Realty, is Ella Williams. She's a 4.0 student, basketball and soccer for the Lady Bulldogs. Science, her favorite subject. She's going to major in kinesiology and exercise science at UCA down in Conway. Her parents are James and Kristen Williams. Favorite music artist, Taylor Swift.
Did she say what her nickname was?
I don't know if she had one. She'd be Smiley, right?
That's what I call her.
She has that.
I mean, I call her that, but she
has no nickname.
Yeah.
So we'll go with Smiley because she smiles a whole lot. That's awesome. Smiling is good for the soul.
You should try it a little more.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm always in a bad mood. Ronald Reagan Realty sponsoring our senior spotlight each night. Only one game left, only one senior left. It'll be a girls' Adriana Russin this Friday, so get ready. And then we'll run them all through in the postseason as we can. So appreciate the Clements boys and all of their help with the broadcast. All right. I see the patriarch over there, James Leslie Clements, sitting front row, far side. So appreciate all he does for the program as well. Parker's got it against the full court man this time. And Cartwright's in her pocket. And she just got it across the timeline. And Maddie knocked it out of her hands and it'll stay with Alma.
Yeah, Maddie just was with her the whole time.
Yeah.
Just a little wrinkle that Clay threw out there. Not the run and jump, but just go straight man, full court.
Jordan Gramlich in for McCart. Poole back in for Kimes.
So now you got double Gramlich?
No, I don't. There's only one out there.
Oh.
Good. There's no 23s out there. There she is.
He got both of them.
Parker got a pick from Jaden Gramlich. She'll get across the timeline. Cartwright picks her up and nearly picked her pocket. Trusty got in there and tied it up, and it'll go to Alma.
Yeah, if you're Parker, what do you do there?
Nothing. You just hope the arrow's our way.
Yeah, you don't know, but long arm of the law is coming right behind you. Maddie is enough.
Yeah. The Cartwright, the Viper down there. Here's Jordan Gramlich drives. Forced a shot. I think Russin actually blocked that. Taylor got a board. Jordan Gramlich gets the rebound. Another jump ball from Woolsey.
Yeah.
I'll give her the steal on the arrow.
Jordan Gramlich took off running for a while.
Yep.
Could have been a travel.
Right. Russin blocked that, didn't she? T-Ray Grandstaff in the house. Party time. Good. Former Bulldog great. He can shoot some hoop. Here's Trusty, left side, step inside the arc. Couldn't get the shot to go. Ball's deflected off of an Airedale. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs.
Here's what happened there. Adriana got the great position. She had the position to get the rebound. The ball was swatted off out of bounds off of Alma because of the position that Adriana had.
Inbound, Sexton, kind of an ill-advised pass, trying to force one to Trusty, and Taylor, the crafty senior for the Lady Airedales, knocks it out of bounds.
If I'm not mistaken, she's their all-time leading three-point shooter.
We talked about that earlier. I think she is. She's hit one tonight for sure, and a couple of free throws. Sexton inbounds up top to Russin out near the running Bulldog logo. Down to Sexton, who cut the baseline, missed a little shot, tipped it out to Russin. 17-footer won't go, or Trusty rather. Her 17-footer wouldn't go. Got her own rebound, back up and in. Oh boy!
And that's off the window.
Yeah,
from about 10 foot, falling away.
Nasty. Trusty having a night here so far. We're looking triple-double action. Adriana with a steal. They tried to go full court, and then the ball slapped away, but Brooklyn finds it. Now Cartwright, pump fake, steps inside, 15-footer, right wing won't go. Trusty with an offensive board up and in. Oh, baby!
Hannah just inside doing work. 15 points in this one. She just crashed the glass. We talk about it. When Cartwright shoots, Anna goes to the glass, and when Anna shoots, Cartwright goes to the glass. So it's hard to get that. Slow down, big fella.
Well, that was my Earl Terry, old bird dog travel call. Whoa. She walked as she went across the timeline. Here is Cartwright. Gives to Sexton out on the floor. Back to Cartwright up top. And she's double teamed. They tried to steal it from her. In trouble. Trusty comes to help. Sexton in the lane to Woolsey. Skipped it back to Maddie for three. Just left of the circle. Splash!
Out of the zone there, number 2. We talked about it. They held her to 2 points in the first quarter. She's got 9 here in the second.
Yeah.
We're not even halfway through it.
3 threes. It's 31-16. The Lady Bulldogs are off and running. They're on a, 13-0 run, Doc?
Yep.
Here's Taylor in the front court to the left elbow. Lost the handle. Cartwright with a steal. We're going the other way. She'll find Sexton. Carly ahead to Woolsey, left wing. Brooklyn shakes and bakes. Floater in the lane. Come on, Brooklyn. Tell them about it, baby.
Crossover there at about the 12-foot mark. Cut across to the lane and was able to knock down the shot. Good play by the junior.
4 points for Brooklyn. Here the Lady Airedales come at the 4-minute mark, down 17. That's Jordan Gramlich. Up top to Jaden. Bounce it off of Cartwright's leg. Loose ball. Trusty with a steal. And the layup is good.
Give the assist to Maddie there.
You probably ought to.
Went off her foot. I mean, if you want to give a stat line, let's give her a stat line.
Here's Parker. Trying to get through the trap. Nearly had it kicked away. Jordan Gramlich finds it in the front court. Back to Parker. Trying to get around Trusty. Finds Taylor. Left corner. Picked up her dribble. In deep trouble. Finds Parker at the wing, and she'll get it out and back out on top to Jordan Gramlich. Gramlich tried to drive, slapped away. Trusty or Sexton there ties it up. It'll stay with Alma on the possession area.
Yeah, just good defense there, just suffocating defense. Possession arrow stays there.
Trusty's got 8 boards and 4 assists here in the first half. 2 steals.
Yeah, play better.
17 points. Here we go. Alma's ball. They went down to the baseline to inbound it. And a good Kimes left alone, got out of the defense. Probably were wondering why they were inbounding it down there, as I am, but that's fine. The jump ball was right out here at the Bulldog mouth.
17-2 run.
35-18. Woolsey from the left corner now. Tried the baseline. She's cut off down there by Poole. They work it around. Ball slapped away. Trusty got it right back. Russin's all alone. Couldn't make the jumper from the right wing from 10 feet. Rebound Jordan Gramlich. And she'll find Poole for Alma. Across the timeline. Now Trusty with another steal. Intercepted that pass. Back to Cartwright. She'll go hard to the basket. Fouled. No call. It'll stay down here. It's a 35-18 call. Izzy Smith back in and Sexton out. Yeah, rule 35-18. When the score's this lopsided, we let them play. 2:43 to go, second period, and Russin gets the inbounds to Smith. Right wing, Izzy won't go. Russin with an offensive board. A little extracurricular, but she got it. Woolsey's 3 won't go. Rebound Poole for Alma. She wants to push.
Ooh.
Nearly backcourt. That ball was tipped. Smith doing layman's work, but she'll foul. I like the hustle.
Yeah, I told Izzy after the Mountain Home game, you only get 5 fouls in the game. You can't use them all, or they don't let you play anymore.
Right.
So hopefully she's got that out of her system.
Gramlich Inbounds to Poole. Back to Gramlich in the front court. And that's actually the back court. She hadn't established in the front court. We'll let it slide. Gramlich deep three. Splash for Gramlich. Wow. That's their 5th three. 35-21. Only got 1 2-point field goal and 4 free throws. 35-21. I've said that before. Greenwood up 2 touchdowns. Here's Trusty now to Cartwright for 3. Splash! Oh, baby!
Again, the rest of 5A doesn't want to see that. Maddie Cartwright getting lighting it up from the outside. She's already trouble trying to get to the keeper out of the paint.
Right. 14 for her. It's senior night. That shot was blocked out of there. Kimes tried a 3. Woolsey got a piece of it. Russin with the rebound. Here comes Adriana. Leaves it for Trusty. Left wing, Anna. Had Cartwright all alone down low. Pass a little off. She saved it into Woolsey. 3 from the right wing. Splash! Oh, baby!
You know you're locked in when the net barely moves as the ball goes through, and that's what happened there. Woolsey was able to set up in this right wing. Cartwright found her as she was falling out of bounds and knocks down the 3.
Another steal by Russell in the backcourt and leaves it for Smith for 3 right wing. Splash! Oh, baby!
John Stockton is running the point guard there. Was Adriana Russin just left it over there for Izzy, and she knocks down that 3.
And Gramlich on the other end tried to stop the bleeding. Not there. Woolsey with the rebound. And ahead to Smith. Left wing for 3. Off the mark. Jordan Gramlich with the rebound. And here comes Poole into the front court. And stolen away by Woolsey. We're going the other way. Brooklyn in the front court. Has Trusty to her left. Bounce pass to Anna. Up off the window. Good.
That's why you run the floor, and all of a sudden this lead is ballooned out to 25.
46-21 with 38 seconds left. If you paid money to get in tonight, boy, you've got your money's worth. These Lady Bulldogs are fun to watch. Here's McCart now. Dumped it down low to Kimes all alone. I think we're starting to get a little tired, but it sure is fun running up and down the floor. 23 seconds. We've doubled them up. It's 46-23. Clay's going to work on a little last-second shot here. Cartwright across the timeline with a dribble. 1-3-1 for the Lady Airedales. She'll dribble on the Bulldog logo at midcourt to Trusty. Back to Cartwright. She'll run in off the window. Couldn't get the ball to go, but the Airedales couldn't handle the rebound. McCart all by herself, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood.
We got a question just now from a good buddy, Dr. Jerry West.
Oh,
went to school together, and got a doctorate together.
Oh, that dog.
And he asked what we put in the Gatorade this quarter.
Right. Here's Cartwright off, or that's Trusty off the inbound. Shot blocked by Jordan Gramlich. She'll let a rocket go from 55 feet to no avail. And oh, baby, the Lady Bulldogs come to life.
Here's the thing I've got. With that last shot, you see that. It's almost like they feel like they have to get the ball to the rim before the time runs out, right?
Right.
Instead of you got more time,
Yes.
and they rush that shot, and it's flying through the air for another second and a half. You got a little more time. They don't ever take advantage of it, in my opinion. That's just my soapbox for a moment.
Very good. 8 points for Trusty in that quarter to go with her 11 in the first. She's got 19. Cartwright with 12 points in the quarter. She's got 4 threes for the franchise there in the second period. Woolsey's got 7 points. Izzy Smith's buried at 3. Sexton's buried at 3. It's all hands on deck here in the first half. Rustin hasn't scored, but 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists, and a blocked shot. Trusty with her 17 points. 8 that's 19 points. Has 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals in the first half. Just a spectacular half of basketball for the junior Anna Trusty. 46-23 Lady Bulldogs in command here on senior night in the final regular season game here at HB Stewart. We'll take a timeout and get you ready for the second half. 46-23, Lady Bulldogs leading the Lady Airedales. It's Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog, 103.5.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the court performing their competition routine, your Blue Dazzlers.
throw. Damage-wise. All right, listen, we're ready. 20. We're back here at HB Stewart. Lady Bulldogs with the ball. We start the third period. They're working right to left on your radio dial. Splash! Come on, Cartwright. Works away through the traffic. Buries a three from the left corner. We're off and running. 17 for Maddie Bell, her fifth three. And Greenwood's lead's now 49-23. Gramlich gets it for Alma. She'll try to penetrate down the right side of the lane. Stolen away. Sexton out of there with it. And Carly finds Trusty. She thought about driving, traveled, no call, flies up a wild one. My God, it goes in. Wasn't it rains and pours.
You know, I had a conversation with Maddie coming out of the locker room. Walked out on the floor. I said, hey, Maddie, did you get mad after that first quarter or what? She said, that Rev said he owed me one. It's a bad call.
That's not what you want to hear. Yeah. But that's true. They owe us a whole bunch. Splash. Trusty makes the free throw. 22 for the junior. Nice little 20-piece right here, early third quarter for Trusty. Pressure in the backcourt, 52-23. Parker's got it. Finds Taylor. Quick three, had to let her fly it short. Trusty with another rebound. She's one shy of a double-double. Ahead to Cartwright, layup, good with the left hand. There's an assist.
They call that the finger roll. She went up left-handed, no contest.
19 for Cartwright. And the loose ball somehow got through to the 7-pin, and Taylor picked it up. Now they find Gramlich, and she's fouled by Cartwright. That's her second. First team foul.
She looked at that official, just kind of glared at him. Picked up that foul. I think she's saying, hey, you owe me one.
Right, yeah. Inbounds comes in, and nope, Sexton swatted away, but Trusty couldn't get to it. Parker regathers for Alma. She'll find Poole over to Taylor. 3-ball right wing off the mark. Sexton with a rebound. And Carly's got 5 boards now. Ahead to Cartwright, 3-ball left wing, just off the mark. Russell's offensive board, fighting through all the Airedales. Down to Trusty, 3-ball top of the key, won't go, and then she's pushed. Boy, Russell in there doing.
Yeah, well, she earned that foul because of what she did on the previous shot. She got the rebound, had the position, and then there was frustration there from the Lady Airedales as they pushed her underneath the goal. Draw that foul.
Trusty with a floater from the left baseline, up and in, rattles her home. She's got 24 now. Get out of the way.
Alma's got 23.
Yeah, it's impressive. Here's Gramlich across the timeline, drives down, got through the traffic, blew the layup. Brooklyn Woolsey with the rebound, and ahead it goes to Cartwright. She'll penetrate, blocking foul, and one. Oh, baby. Just muscling her way through, right through a little Pool. I believe that's her fourth.
Yeah, I mean, if you're cool, I don't know what you do there.
Yeah,
because the size advantage, obviously, she's got the height advantage on you, the quickness advantage. She just tried to get in the way, and you got to get out of the way, and locomotives coming through.
It's impressive. Cartwright now with 21. Free throw coming for the old-fashioned three-point play. Splash. She's got 22. And the Lady Bulldogs are off and running. 24 for Trusty, 22 for Cartwright. And Alma's got 23. Here are the Airedales across the timeline. Jordan Gramlich. Down into the corner it goes to Taylor. 3-ball just off the mark. Cartwright high for the rebound. And she's fouled. I believe that's going to be Kimes.
23 gets that.
Jaden Gramlich, her second. Fourth team foul.
I don't know if that was going to be a Gramlich sandwich here because we had one of them there that sandwiched around Cartwright.
Here's Maddie with the right hand across the timeline. Weaves through the double team. Got tripped, no call. Finds Woolsey. She'll feed inside the Sexton up off the window. Good.
Yeah, somebody lost a shoe and they just threw it off the court. Maddie was hip check there. She fell down. But then they find Sexton inside, and Sexton's able to put it up off the window and score.
Looks like a ponytail holder. Coach Reeves out to get it.
That's his.
Yeah, no doubt.
I promise you it's not his. We think, Joey, think that's his hair tie? No.
61-23, Greenwood with the lead here. I should have went to my seniors there. We'll get it next stop and play, Sean.
Even Joe Buffkin's firing shots at Clay Dog Reeves.
Hey, no rest for the wicked down there. We're 25-2 on cruise control. We're going to give Coach a little ribbon. Here's Grambling across the timeline for Alma. Dribbles to the right wing, picked up her dribble, nearly got it swatted away. Now Woolsey had quick hands. Boy, they're so active, and Jordan's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, and Woolsey looks at herself, mad at herself because she just swatted that out of bounds.
Yeah, that's just good defense. It's tough. Hopefully we can get that kind of officiating in the state tournament. Now Woolsey steps in front of a pass, and she's on the run. Looking to her left. Nope, she'll stop. Floater won't go. Trusty with a double-double. Now had her 10th rebound, but couldn't get the follow to go.
And there's a foul there, and that's on 23, Greenwood.
Her third.
I'm trying to figure out your stats here.
Trusty,
what does the circles mean?
That's second half fouls.
Okay.
Trusty with 2 free throws. Yeah, the dashes is first half. Got it. Trusty, 25 now. She leads the Airedales by 2. One more for the junior. I don't know if it's possible. We'll have to have, and she buried the second one. If Cartwright can score here the next trip or two, have 2 players outscoring the other teams. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Gramlich across the timeline to Parker. Taylor, deep 3, left wing. Get in there. Yep. Couldn't go. Sexton with a rebound. I like the Presley Taylor girl. Now Rustin across the timeline. Here's Cartwright. Thought about a 3 from the left wing. Goes ahead and penetrates, travels, charges, no call, loose ball. Got to be something. And it goes out of bounds, and that'll do it for the seniors, or the starters. And what a fantastic performance tonight. A round of applause from these Greenwood faithful as Coach finally calls off the Dogs at the 5-minute mark in a 40-point lead, 63-23. Well, good luck. Here's the second best team in the 5A West, our second squad. Parker across the timeline. Smith in there with Butler. Ashlyn Butler, a senior. First time we've seen her as Jordan Grambling buries her third 3. She's got 9 points, 63-26. Piercy back in. Leads the break. Finds Butler right baseline. Out on the floor to Smith. Izzy skips it to Jenna Honkla, who checked in. Now Piercy, the freshman, penetrates. Floater. She's fouled. No call. Rebound, Jordan Grambling. And she loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood.
And you know who's right there?
Yeah, Ashlyn Butler.
No.
Honkla over there? Yeah, Jenna Honkla. That's a Mount Harmony Mafia style. That's how we do it. Get in there and body up. Williams will inbound the Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight tonight. Ella inbounds to Piercy, the freshman. Top of the key. With the dribble, finds Honkala. Right wing, inside Butler. High post to Smith. One more to Williams, right corner. Back out to Smith. Now Piercy. Good ball movement against the zone. Feeds down low to Butler. 15-footer. Good. Ashlyn Butler on senior night.
You know, here's the crazy thing about that. She's going towards our bench. Turns around and just fires up the shot and makes it.
Yeah, Ashlyn's a fantastic shooter. Now they're going to call a picky foul on Izzy Smith. That's her second, team second of the quarter, or the half, rather. I guess in the quarter, for that matter.
Yeah. It's still the half.
Yeah.
And the quarter.
4:02 to go, third period. Greenwood up by 39. Here's Jordan Grambling to Taylor. Thought about a 3. Piercy's not going to let her have an inch. Around the horn it goes. Parker up top. Still high pressure. Oh, Williams flashes for a steal. Ella. Fast break, layup, won't go for the senior. Got her own rebound, tipped over by Smith. Hey! Another against Smith, a rebound and the 6.
And she's smiling, running back down the court.
Got to score on senior night, especially when you're the Ronald Reagan Realty player of the game. Here's Grambling, kicked it over to Taylor. Thought about a 3 pump fake, tried it again. Williams still with her. Couldn't get the shot to go. Nice block out by Butler. Seniors are playing ball here tonight. Here's Piercy now on the run. Crosses over down the right side of the lane. That's Piercy, play number 1, up off the window. Coast to coast to the freshman.
You're talking about seniors. Oh, yeah, she's a freshman.
Oh, yeah. She'll be in senior night back in about 10 years. Good luck to 5A West. Goodness gracious. Here's Parker now for Alma. 69-26. Lady Bulldogs having some fun. Parker's got it, feeds down low. Jordan Grambling hard to the basket. Piercy fouls her. No easy baskets.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Piercy. They call it Piercy.
Well, she certainly was the one that fouled, but now when they called
Butler was right there too.
So the potpourri of whoever you want. Grambling to the line. She's got 3 threes. Lady Airedales are 4 for 4 from the line, Doc. That's a good stat. And the first one is, I apologize for that. I really didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Well, you're right. It was
Right.
100%.
Right, it was on purpose. 100% on purpose.
Wait a minute. One more for Jordan Gremlin.
100% on accident.
And this is for double figures, so she'll bury this one, I'm quite certain. And it's good.
Look at you.
Yeah, I knew it.
It's like you've done this play-by-play thing before.
Smith tried to feed it ahead to Williams, wasn't ready. Finds Honkler. She'll see Butler all alone on the other end. Ashton off the window. Good.
Ashton's in 2 baskets there. 4 points in this quarter or this half, whatever you want to say.
Right. 2:44 left. Lady Bulldogs still in control, 71-27. Gramlich with it. Jordan Gramlich. Up top to Kimes. Back to Gramlich. Thought about forcing a 3. Honkel up in her face. Now over to Parker. Izzy working the top of the key defensively. Tried to feed in. Piercy slaps that out of bounds. It'll stay with Alma. They'll inbound in front of their own bench down to our right.
You know, I finally found somebody who agreed with you. And I'm not sure I like to brag on this or even bring this up.
Taylor, a 3 from nearly half court. No good. Smith with an easy rebound. I know what you're going to tell me. I don't know who it is. The diehards of the Christmas movie.
No.
Oh.
That's not what I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you that somebody said that this may be the second best team in the 5A West.
Williams jumper wouldn't go. Ashlyn Butler offensive board, and the follow's good for the senior. She got 6. No, baby.
So they say that this may be the second best team in the 5A West.
Yep.
And his statement was, and I repeat, I don't even get mad at Clay. Because these girls need to play too, and they got to get out there and...
Yeah, that's 100% right.
And one of the guys that's wearing the stripes out there said before the game, he said, I know what Clay says. I got 65 fouls sitting right over here, too. I'll go ahead and use every one of them.
He's had that luxury for a while. Williams, 2-ball, 19 foot 8 inches, splash from the right corner. Smith with her 3rd assist.
And they just keep scoring.
Yeah, the seniors, Butler with 6, and Williams with 4 here off the bench. Is beautiful. And Williams with another steal. Ella.
2-on-1.
Leads the break, leaves it for Izzy Smith. She'll stop and pop. No, back to the senior. She couldn't get it to go, and her shot blocked. Got her own rebound. Finds Smith out to Piercy for 3. Top of the key, won't go. Rebound, Gramlich has it.
You know who was getting in there to get a rebound?
That's right.
Jenna Honkler.
Yeah, she was coming in hot. 75-27. Greenwood leads with 1:10 left. And Gramlich, Jordan, thought about a 3. Finds Parker. Her deep 3's off the mark. Ashlyn Butler with her 3rd rebound. Finds Piercy. Ahead to Williams. Ella, 2-on-3. Finds Smith. 3-ball, left wing. Splash! Here we go!
And it rains, it pours. You mentioned it earlier, and the Lady Bulldogs are just lighting it up from everywhere.
She's got 2 threes for the sophomore here on senior night. 78-27. Piercy called for her 2nd foul. A little reach in. 40 seconds left as Jaden Gramlich will check back in. She will get Diamia Parker.
There was a disagreement. The gentleman to your right.
No, I beg your pardon. She got her sister Gramlich. Yeah, my dad's just to my right. He didn't like it. He never missed a call.
Ever.
All those years. Right.
Just asking.
Yeah. Here's Parker now. Goes to the corner. Taylor lets a 3 fly off the mark. Williams battling for the board. Jaden Gramlich's got it. She lost the handle. Kimes comes up with it. Shot won't go. Ball tipped out. Smith clears the rebound. She's on the run. Izzy has Piercy to her right. Finds Piercy. Her shot won't go, but she's fouled. Free throws coming. First foul on Diamia Parker. Diamia Parker.
But you just see the quickness there. Lady Bulldogs just out and running. Izzy Smith and Kyla Piercy in a 2-on-1. A freshman and a sophomore.
You know, when people say, you jerk, why would you say the second team's second best in the conference? Well, they got to practice against the first team all the time. So they got no choice but to get good.
That's why you're such a good play-by-play guy. The color guy is so good every night.
Right. I've got to get better.
You got to get better.
Piercy buries them both. The freshman's got 4 points. And it's 80-27 with 19 seconds left in the 3rd period. Taylor now, left wing. Thought about a deep 3. Goes up top to Gramlich. That's Jordan. Inside to Jaden. Now, that's McCart who checked in. Piercy, though, tips the ball and got it ahead in the front court. Off the races she goes. A steal and another basket as the buzzer sounds. Piercy with 6 points. And the Lady Bulldogs.
Piercy won.
Impressing tonight on senior night. 82-27 after the 3rd period. We're having some fun here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena senior night. Well, we've got 8 more minutes. We'll be in the Mercy Roll when we come back. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hall, 103.5. We're back here at HB Stewart Bulldog Arena. Lady Airedales started the fourth off with the basketball. Gramlich with a deep three, missed it, bounced off the iron and hit the support. So it goes down the other way. Greenwood with the other end. Honkalut from the left corner flips it into Williams. Her basket's good. 6 points for the senior Ella Williams. And we're in the Mercy Roll here, 84-27. Taylor feeds inside to Gramlich, and Honkalut will be called for this foul. It's 2 shots.
Yeah, Honkalut, she ain't going to not get a foul.
Got to.
I mean, she's in there. Maybe the third best team at the scores table.
Well, it's the 5th or 6th for sure. There's 5 more bodies at the scores table dressed in white, and I'm telling you. First one's good for Jordan Gramlich. She has got 11 now. Beautiful work for these second 5 off the bench, and for sure Butler and Williams on senior night. Magical. Here's
I don't know what Clay Dog said to Ashlyn Butler, but he made a point to talk to her coming off the floor. She got a laugh out of whatever he said. I can promise it was entertaining.
Yes. 12 points for Jordan Gramlich. Here comes Pate Jones, a sophomore. Piper Pitts is out there, a sophomore. That is Lydia Ann Adams, another sophomore. Kenzie Thomas, a junior. And Madeline Wilkinson, the last senior, is in number 1. She's got the basketball right now. And Madeline, a super athlete, soccer and a cross-country player for Greenwood. She can just about do it all. She'll find Pitts, back out to Jones, 3-ball, left side. Won't go. Thomas with an offensive board. But had to throw it away, though. And defense now.
You see Thomas's face as soon as she threw it. She was like, oh, that's the wrong color jersey.
Taylor, deep 3 from the left wing, won't go. Pate Jones with the rebound, and Pate's off and running. Ahead it goes to Wilkinson. Come on, Madeline, senior night. Yeah, baby. Oh.
Madeline, we talk about Aiden Kennan playing 3 sports. We talk about Hunter Houston playing 3 sports. You got to tip your hat to Madeline Wilkinson. She plays 3 as well.
No question. Got the layup. All the seniors have scored tonight. I believe Russin has not scored, though, who has a ton of rebounds, though. Kimes is 3 balls off the mark from the right corner. Quick rebound came down to Jaden Gramlich. And they called Wilkinson for the foul, much to her chagrin, as she was tackled. She had a great position on Gramlich.
Form tackle.
Yeah. Madeline's like, man, I don't even get that call in soccer. And ball don't lie, Jaden Gramlich missed the first one. Wow.
That's a penalty in soccer.
But it's one of them deals where the clock's running. So
it's in the box.
Yeah, just
that's a penalty kick.
I guess. Made the second, did Jaden. And, hey, they got a lot of youth in this Alma team, too. That's 3 points for her, all free throws. Well, here's Pate Jones. Across the timeline, maybe the fastest player in school. She can flat fly. Now Wilkinson left wing. Back to Jones in the corner. Pate back out to Wilkinson. They'll set up against this 2-3 zone. Here's Adams. Liddy. Pass saved over by Jones. Pate back to Wilkinson. Down to Piper Pitts. 3-ball left corner. Splash!
Piper Pitts from the corner pocket.
And 89-30 with 4:38 to go. Yep, that century march on the horizon, boy. Clay, what do you do? And we've got a drive in by Gramlich, and they'll call another ticky-tack foul. And it's on number 1, Wilkinson. They're trying to foul out here on senior night.
She's just kind of looking at the referee, kind of shrugging her shoulders like, really?
Yeah, that's one of them deals. Like I said, the clock will run as we're shooting free throws, kind of shorten the game up.
She's just smiling while she's out there doing it, thinking, all right, I'm going to fill up the stat sheet. I'm going to score. I'm going to get a rebound. I'm going to get 2 fouls.
13 for Gremlin as Parker and Poole come back in. A couple of starters. Poole had some foul trouble. She's back in for Alma along with Deamaya Parker.
Yep.
And now one more for Gremlin. That gives her 14. She's 5 out of 6 from the line. 3 threes. Jones has it. She'll bring it across the timeline. Double team finds Adams. Adams. One bounce goes in the corner to Wilkinson right side. Madeline's trapped, and they're going to say she stepped on the sideline.
Yeah. Madeline's like, what kind of break can I get?
Right. And 3:20 left. The official's talking to Clay.
Because in soccer, the ball on the line is still in.
Right.
Maybe what she was saying. Hey,
Right.
I'm still in bounds.
Yeah. 7 fouls to 6, so that's everybody shooting free throws. Kimes lets a 3 go. It's not there, and it's an air ball. It'll go to Greenwood. Adams was the closest. I'll give her the board.
Oh, you weren't going to give it to Hunkley?
Well, she's on the bench.
Oh,
much as I'd
I
like
hadn't
to.
stopped you before.
No. Here's Jones ahead to Wilkinson, left wing. Ball was tipped and out of bounds. Nope, they're going to give it to Green. Wow. Madeline just can't get a break.
No. Such a great kid.
Now, she's not kin to our Farmers Bank Wilkinson, so maybe the guy didn't get a loan down there, and he's taking it out on her. What's going on here? She's not the same family. Here's Taylor, left wing. 3 ball on the way. Off the mark, Kimes with a rebound. Her follow, good. She's got 6 points. Zoe Kimes, a sophomore. Lydia Adams has it now. Across the timeline with the dribble. Leaves it for Jones. Pate over to Pitts. Pitts down to Mackenzie Thomas. 3 ball wouldn't go. Rebound cleared out of there by Kimes. And she'll find Parker, and we're off to the other way. 89-34. Greenwood in command as usual. Floater won't go. High for the board. Mackenzie Thomas, her second rebound. Here's Adams. Into the front court. Liddy, right wing with her dribble. Switches out with the left hand. Now Wilkinson, top of the key for 3.
Get in
Won't
there.
go. Pitts tried to get a board. Couldn't get it from Jordan Gramlich, and Jordan's on the run. She's a sophomore as well. 14 for her. Finds Poole. Skip past to Taylor, the senior right wing. Wouldn't shoot. Now steps back, leaves it for Parker. She'll let a deep 3 go from straight on. Not there. Pate Jones with her rebound. That's her second board. She'll leave it for Wilkinson. 3 ball, right wing. Splash! Oh, baby!
That goes her way this time. She's able to knock down that 3. Good transition there. Pate Jones finds her on the right wing, and she gathers herself, sets her feet, and knocks down the 3.
5 points for Madeline Wilkinson. Second assist for Jones. 92-34 as Parker brings it across for Alma. That's McCart. Back out to Parker. Come right side now to Poole. Up top to Parker. Suffocating defense by these Lady Bulldogs. And a 3 ball on the way won't go. Jaden Gramlich's turnaround follow is good. That's her first field goal. She's got 5 points. Pate Jones will bring it up. We're under a minute now. 92-36. Ball sipped out of bounds by McCart. It'll stay with Greenwood. Sean, I want to run these seniors through. We got a graphic for them. I'd like to go Adriana Russin, a senior. Maddie Cartwright, a senior. Madeline Wilkinson, a senior. Ashlyn Butler, a senior, and Ella Williams, a senior, as Alma has it on the other end and lets a 3 fly. No, Pate Jones says steal. I'm in the passing lane.
Oh, they're calling for a travel?
And it called a walk on her. This is that's a 92-36 call. Trying to keep Greenwood from getting 100, I guess. On the other end, it's going to be Kimes. Shot up, won't go. Pitts with the rebound. And with 7 seconds left, Piper across the timeline. To the right wing. Feeds down low, but it's swatted out of bounds by Kimes, and the time will run out. And this thing is in the books. Well, the ladies have went through the schedule at home, and they're unscathed here at H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena. Senior night was a dandy. 92 points on the board for these Lady Bulldogs, the defending 5A state champs, and their eyes are set on Hot Springs again. A win here over the rival Airedales. 92-36. Lady Bulldogs with the win. Woo, that was a fun one, Doc.
Yeah, you can't complain about that. Obviously, when you put 92 points on the board, you've got a lot of girls that are scoring. I mean, obviously, Maddie and Anna did their part, but great contributions from Izzy Smith, from Ella Williams, from Madeline Wilkinson, from Ashlyn Butler. And you can go down the list. Girls just continuing to fill up the stat sheet. Greenwood perfect at home. 92-36 was the final here. Kyla Piercy with 6 points for her evening. The Lady Bulldogs just roll in this ball game. We talked about Ashley Butler, another senior, 6 points for her. Malin Wilkinson had 5 points in her senior final game here at HB Stewart. Most importantly, the Lady Bulldogs were dominant. After it was 18-16,
yeah, wow,
things turned up a little bit. The Lady Bulldogs, I don't know what happened, but whatever Coach Reeves said to him between the quarters, he may want to bottle that and use it in the first quarter when we play in Pine Bluff 1 week from tomorrow.
76-20 run at the end of that 18-16 spot, so have it your way. Cartwright, the other senior, had 22 points. She had 3 boards, 2 steals, and an assist. Williams had 6 points, 3 rebounds. You talked about Butler, 6 points, 4 rebounds off the bench. Russin didn't score, but had 6 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 assists. So a good stat line for Adriana. And then Madeline Wilkinson, the other senior, 5 points and an assist for her. Great night overall for the Lady Bulldogs. Jordan Gramlich led the way for the Lady Airedales, 14 points, 5 for Presley Taylor, 6 for Zoe Kimes, 5 for Jaden Gramlich, and 6 for Nehemiah Parker. Well, 26-2 now. Lady Bulldogs have won 21 straight. They're 13-0 in conference. The Lady Airedale are 6-20 now, and they're 2-11 in conference. Boys tilt coming up in about 9 minutes. This one's to get out of the cellar for bragging rights. It's a huge game, and even with Alma in the house, it's always a huge game. And we'll see if the Bulldogs can get up to the task here again tonight. And it's senior night for Doc Holt, Aiden Kennan, Hunter Houston, who's not playing. He's injured, but those seniors have been a big part of this basketball program, and hopefully they can finish their home stint here with a victory tonight over the boys from the spinach capital of the world. 8 minutes away from tip, and Doc Smith and I will have it for you after this timeout. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5.